Peace, everyone. How you doing? How you doing?
We started a game we never got to finish. Play for blood, remember?
I was just fooling about.
I wasn't.
I wasn't. That's what didn't happen. These people out here playing a game with me, and they think I'm playing a game. I'm never thinking they playing a game. But I'm going to set the narrative straight. So the title is YouTube Streets, Who Really Controls the Street Narrative. This is a Huddle edition. Now, as y'all know, we do the huddles on Thursday, so we will be running this back Thursday. But until then, we're going to run what we have on the screen. So let's get this and put it in its proper protocol.
The Huddle, Who Really Controls the Streets Narrative segment, addressing the online stalking pylon dynamic.
The pylon dynamic. Now, I tried to control this. And when I did try to control this, I controlled the narrative. See, when you take control, you control. I understand this or understand this because I've been doing this a long time. I started on Blog Talk Radio, arguing and fighting with the community that Sarnetta created. A bunch of racist people that hate even people that call themselves black. So I don't have no problem not calling myself black. Because they would hate me if I was black. They would hate me if I'm not black. So what's the big deal? But this made me control the narrative from the beginning because I've always been in the know. When you in the know, you the one half of the battle. All you got to do is control yourself, which is the biggest part of life, controlling Carl Albert Davis. I've never really had control over this guy. I never had control over him, but I'm taking control over him.
Opening frame. Someone controls the narrative every single day, whether you show up or not.
Well, if you show up or not, I'm still controlling the narrative. Always been controlling the narrative. Ever since I got on the internet, I done had a stroke, so I can't remember when I first got on the internet, 2000 and whatever. Before 2013, I've been on the internet. I've been doing what I've been doing. I've been building clout, and clout chasers have chased me. I beat them all off me with my wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what's going on, and they done ran from me. They say we don't want to lose our little position in the community that we done all stood up here and lied for. Everybody follows the false prophet Hassan Campbell. Everybody follows him. I don't never follow them. I put them on. When other people couldn't put them on, they weren't in a position to put them on. That's why they've been chasing on clout ever since they found out about me.
The question isn't whether the narrative gets built about you, it's whether you're the one building it, or whether you've handed the pen to people who never earned the right to hold it.
Never earned the right to hold it because they ain't been on the internet longer than me. How could you speak on me and I was here doing what I've been doing before you? I have the evidence. I can prove what I say, that I have love for the community back in the day. I created the Huddle for the community. I got the concept from Malcolm X. Let's huddle up and keep people out of our huddle that don't need to be in our huddle. You see anybody in my huddle that don't need to be in my huddle? No, nobody's here. They're not here. They're not part of this organization. So I'm not going to hand them the pen. People, Carl, why don't you stop? Why don't you this and that? Because I have a position and they chasing my clout. I ain't got to chase their clout. I had clout before they even hit the internet. You think it's false? will come test it. Tell me to prove it. And show that you got more clout than me, that you've been here longer than me. You've been doing what I've been doing longer than I've been doing. Because I'm going to tell you, you a MF and lie. That's what I'm going to tell you. And then prove that you a MF and lie. Because you a MF and lie.
Talking points. Naming the pattern without naming names on air.
Naming the pattern without naming the names on air. People that came over here and strike and put stuff on my community and everything. My YouTube and all of that. Took channels. All this stuff. Why? Because they was like, he got too much power and position in the community. If we keep letting him do what he do, he gonna destroy us. So they didn't toe down channels. Not just one channel. Numerous of channels. From DJ K Slay to Troy Star Terrain to Layla Hill to Khalil of Money to Leak You to all these haters that want my clout. They jealous of me because I got clout. They want clout in the community. So they come in the community. They don't fight against the ones misleading the community. They want to fight against one that's out here defending the community and want to help the community. Thanks for getting my clout up even more. I don't care if someone here or not here. As Pit Boss told you, he was over here when it wasn't nobody but 3 or 4 people over here. And I built my clout up off of them 3 or 4 people to where I was having thousands of views. I was competing with Star. I was competing with all these Negroes out here. Everybody wanted my position. And they created the dirty section so they can get my position. Thanks. All you did was give me another position.
Define the behavior, not the person. Call out the pattern. Coordinated accounts, recycled talking points, screenshots stripped of context, showing up in every comment section within minutes of a post, without turning the segment into a personal feud. The pattern is the story. Making it about one individual's name gives them the exact attention the behavior is designed to farm.
So, we gonna call it Hip Hop Stands with Survival. We gonna call it what Layla Wills called her organization, Hip Hop Stands with Survivors. And everybody on there from Marcy Hamilton to so-and-so, so-and-so. Marcy Hamilton is the head or president of Child USA or whatever the title is. I don't know what it is. I don't feel like going into it because it's not about her. It's about everybody that stands with survivors of child molestation and child abuse and everything else that Bamrata and the Zulu Nation did to children from the Bronx River. And everybody that do something to me or try to do something to me comes out of that organization because they want the clout that I got in the community. They clout chasers.
Name what it actually is. What you're describing, a group that moves in coordination, repeats the same script, treats disagreement with you as something to be punished rather than debated, functions like a cult dynamic, shared enemy, groupthink, loyalty tested by how hard you go after the target. You can say that plainly without diagnosing any individual person.
I ain't got to diagnose you. Y'all are organization that's after me. Cult tendencies. As it's been stated, this guy moved from one cult to another cult to another cult till he created a cult. But I'm supposed to be a cult leader because I got power in the community. I'm supposed to be the cult leader now. I'm a leader of an Israelite Christian cult. Y'all laughable, boy.
Tied it back to accountability journalism's actual standard. Your whole brand differentiator is accountability over character assassination. This is the moment to show the audience the difference in real time. You can describe what's being done to you without doing to them the thing you built your name refusing to do to others.
Now, I didn't attack people, family, and this and that, because I told them, leave me alone. I don't care. I don't mind attacking family. That's my old man. I told y'all, keep that guy sleep. Don't wake him up. Don't keep poking at him. Stop attacking his mother, because he will pop up and do something. That guy ignorant. I know he ignorant. That's why I do my best to try to hold him. But they don't care about that. They want clout. They want to wake him up and play with him. They want to play for blood. When you heard Val Kilmer and the dude, we started playing a game for blood. Oh, I was just kidding. I wasn't. I told you, stop playing games with me.
The Huddle's job here isn't retaliation, it's education. Use the segment to teach the audience how to spot a coordinated pile-on versus organic criticism, bot-like timing, copy-paste phrasing, brigading a comment section. That's content people can actually use next time they see it happen to someone else.
That's what they do on Khalil the Money. He got 5 or 6 people that's gonna hit, they like his stuff. They gonna big him up. They gonna say something. He gonna get 400 or 500 people. How did he get them? I don't know if he bought them. I don't know if they came because he talking about me, and that's how many people in the conscious community want to hear someone hatefully speak on me and dirty up my name. I don't know. Satan got groups of people, and he loved having cyber sex with them. So Khalil the Money is the author of cyber LGBTQIA sex, because he got a bunch of males over there with him. It's a couple females too, but you know, a lot of guys like to hover around that dude. I don't know what's going on, but it's something going on. So if you're a guy and you over there parading yourself on this wall, the LGBTQIA YouTube will see you.
Close with the line the whole show is built on. The street's narrative doesn't belong to whoever screams loudest or organizes best. It belongs to whoever's still standing, still telling the truth when the noise dies down.
So when the noise died down, and it didn't die down because Digital Pitbulls came out and they had to fight with him, and then it made everything die. It made everything die, because there's Whack 100 Big Homie. There's this, that, and the other. See, people didn't know that I used to run with Whack 100 Big Homie before Whack 100 even hit YouTube. That's the guy that got him on Clubhouse and doing all the stuff that he doing. Because that was his little homie. Once I went and grabbed him, he didn't want to come, but I wouldn't grab him. I wouldn't grab him. I said, hey, I did what I did. He wasn't mad at me. He like, that's what the nigga do. Y'all better leave him alone. Y'all don't know who y'all playing with. I had to have him say it because they wouldn't believe me.
One caution before you go live with this. If any of what you're calling the cult involves actual threats, doxing, or targeted harassment, that's not just a content topic, that's documentable and potentially reportable, platform trust and safety, or law enforcement if it escalates. Worth separating annoying online mob from this crossed a line before you frame it for the audience, since those call for different responses.
Call for different responses. So what type of response do y'all want me to respond with? Seeing that y'all want me to respond, what type of response do y'all want me to respond with? Because I could go harder. I could set the Bible down and go harder and punk you and do everything. I could dox you if you dox me. I could get an eye for eye. I don't have no problem doing it. I think the Lord would even look at it as a proper thing. Though he say don't do it, I don't think he would. Well, at least that's what I think. Now, some wanna be righteous preacher might want to come up and scold me on it. And the Lord said this and the Lord said, I know what the Lord said. I also know what he will allow and what he won't allow. So I know what to do where he'll allow it, and I know what to do where he won't allow it. So y'all let me know how y'all want to respond. I will be back on this platform Thursday speaking about this same thing. Because y'all finna sit around all week and be like, that nigga do got clout. How we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? You can never beat me because I bomb first. The model is fully guaranteed. Niggas is player haters. Label them my enemies. Label them my enemies. They're enemies of the Israel of God, the mixed multitude, the church. They're enemies of it. It's a shame. Leave your comments at the bottom, people. Love y'all. Have a good week. I'll see y'all Thursday.